Hey guys, welcome back to the movie summary. Beginning of the movie, we see Canada in future. Due to the increase in population, the government issued orders that married couples should give birth to only one child. If the first child is born and dies, people should not give birth to another child. Anyone who violates this rule will be severely punished. Security is very strict at Canada and USA borders. Just then John and his wife Karen come there in a car. John is a soldier. Karen is now pregnant. She wants to give birth to a second child. But according to Canada rules, no second child can be born. So they left for another country. To hide her pregnancy, Karen wears a magnetic waist belt. When they go for checking, they find a lady pregnant and arrest her. Karen is very scared to see this. But due to the magnetic waist that she wears, the security guards will not be able to know that she is pregnant. Just then a guard sees the magnetic waist she is wearing. Soon John and Karen run from there. John stops there and tells Karen to run away. Later the security guards takes him to the fortress prison. This jail has high technology. This prison was built in the middle of the desert. It is impossible to escape from here. After entering the prison, the guards check the prisoners naked. Then they are taken to a room. There, a tracker is sent into the stomach of all of them. If someone violates the rules of the prison, the tracker device inside will explode. Those who cross the yellow line will experience severe pain in their stomach. Poe tells them that if they cross the red line, the device in their stomachs will explode and die. A prisoner accidentally crosses the yellow line. Then he gets a severe pain in his stomach. Because of that pain, he even crosses the red line unknowingly. Then the tracker in his stomach explodes and he dies. Then all the prisoners go in an elevator down 30 floors from the ground. John and a prisoner named Nino are taken to a cell by a robot named Z-10. Laser beams are fixed to prevent prisoners from escaping. John meets D-Day and Abraham there. Before going to bed, Abraham tells John not to dream in his sleep. After the prisoners lie down, Z approaches them and scans their minds. John spends private time with Karen in the dream. Poe is watching all this from the monitoring room. Poe likes Karen very much. He then activates the device in John's stomach. Then he gets a severe pain in stomach. The next day while all the inmates are working, a man named Maddox bothers Nino. Then John goes to save Nino. Then Z activates the devices in the three stomachs. Then the three are put in laser cells. They ask who started the fight first. Nino is very afraid of Maddox. Therefore he is silent. John says I started the fight. Because he wants to save Nino. John is then taken to Poe's office. He sees Karen taking a bath on the monitor. Then John realizes that Karen is in jail. Then Poe activates John and Karen devices. Hence they both suffer greatly from pain. Abraham tells John that there are the girls on floor A and B. Karen might be there too. Karen is with a lady. That lady is also pregnant. The guards came there and forcibly took the woman away. Karen realizes that some experiments are being done with the children born in the prison. On the other hand, Maddox beats John. Then the fighting starts between them. Karen is shocked to see John from above. John beats Maddox well. Then he pushes him down. Maddox hangs onto the bridge with one hand. Poe orders John to kill Maddox. But John saves Maddox. Then Poe gets very angry. So he blasts the device in Maddox's stomach. Then Maddox dies. That's where Maddox's device falls. John takes the device and gives it to Nino. Later the guards come there and take John to the Mind White chamber. In the next scene, the guards take Karen to John. There John is tied to a machine. Both of them are happy to see each other. Later the guards take Karen away from there. Then the machine starts turning round. John remembers the memories of training and marriage days. 3 days later Poe calls Karen to his office. Poe is shocked to find John alive. Most people would die on that machine within an hour. Poe tells her that if you divorce John and stay with me, I will leave you and John. Also I will take care of your unborn child. Karen thinks about her unborn child and John. Even though she doesn't like it, she agrees to the deal. John then goes to his cell. He doesn't talk to anyone. He did not feel any pain. Karen will now be with Poe. One night Poe sits on a chair and connects cables to his body. Poe was actually created as an advanced human. He does not need to eat and sleep like humans. It is enough to connect these cables once a month and take some amino acids. The same is being done with children born in prisons. After many operations, they are preparing the children as advanced humans. They are doing this so that people can live without depending on food and water. Karen is shocked to hear all this. 4 months pass like this. However, there is no change in John. Abraham tells John that Karen will give birth to your baby in a few days. John had no expression after hearing this. But water comes out of his eyes. One night Karen makes Poe drink too much alcohol. Later she is in the control room and goes into John's dream. There John lived as a child. Karen rescues John from the pit. Soon John wakes up. John will be normal now. John is very happy to see his friends. He asks Abraham for help to escape. Abraham says okay to that. Karen realizes that John is normal now. Then she will be very happy. Nino then pulls out the Maddox device he has. They keep checking the device. D-Day has a lot of technical knowledge. He takes a closer look at the device. Later, Karen steals a device from the Poe's room. Just then Poe comes there. Karen immediately hides the device in her mouth without Poe knowing. Later she gives the device to Abraham. Abraham shows the device to D-Day. Actually the device has a complete map of the jail. They know from the map that the prison can be exited from the construction site. Next day Abraham puts the device in Poe's room. On the other hand, D-Day learns how the tracking device works. Besides, he knows how to bring out the devices that are in their bodies. Then they all vomit out all the devices from their stomach. Next day Z shows Poe some of the events that happened in the prison. Poe sees Karen stealing the device and Abraham putting the device back in the same place. Then he gets very angry. Just then Z tells Poe that you have been removed from the post of director. John on the other hand makes a plan for his friends to escape. All their devices are fixed on a pipe. Then they all beat each other. Z knows about their quarrel. Then the robot blasts all their devices. Hence a hole is formed in that pipe. John and his friends escape from the pipe. Poe is watching all this from the control room. Then he releases the smoke into the pipe. Some robots shoot with guns into that pipe. They are now stuck in that pipe. A person tries to go out of the pipe. Then the robots shoot him and kill him. Abraham on the other hand goes to fetch Karen. Then Poe comes there. He kills Abraham. The guards take Karen away. John destroys a robot with his friends. Now it seems to them that it is not a robot but an advanced human. John takes gun and shoots all of them there. He goes to Poe with his friends. There on the monitor the doctors are forcing the baby out of Karen's womb. John threatens Poe to stop the operation. Poe is no longer a director. Therefore he cannot instruct them. Then a robot is going to attack them. Then John and his friends step aside. Then the robot kills Poe. Later D-Day tries to stop the doctors through the control panel. But a guard shoots him. Then John shoots all the guards with a gun. D-Day somehow turns off the prison's power. So the doctors stop the operation. The security system is also broken. Hence all the prisoners in the jail escape. Now only John and Nino are left. They take Karen and flee in a truck. They cross the Mexico border. Karen is going to give birth to a baby. Then the truck starts by itself and moves forward. Even now that truck is being operated from the jail. That truck kills Nino. John tries hard to destroy the truck. But accidentally the truck goes towards Karen. John searches for Karen under the wreckage. But Karen swerved before the truck arrived. She also has a baby in her hand. Then both of them will be very happy. This is how this movie ends. 99% people watch my videos without subscribing. I am working hard to make these videos. My humble request to subscribe my channel to grow.